In the grand tapestry of life, where each thread represents our choices, actions, and beliefs, there lies a fundamental strand that colors the entire fabric of our existence. This strand, robust yet often elusive, is self-confidence. It's the silent force behind every step we take, every decision we make. But have you ever paused to ponder? What is the foundation of this powerful trait? How do we build this unshakable self-confidence that can carry us through the storms and into the sunlight? Imagine, if you will, a world where every individual harnesses the full potential of their self-confidence. A world where fear and doubt are not obstacles, but stepping stones towards greater achievements. It's not just a fanciful dream, but a potential reality. And it all begins with understanding and nurturing the foundation of self-confidence. Self-confidence is not merely a feeling. It's a state of being, a core understanding of and belief in oneself. It's about knowing your value, recognizing your potential, and stepping into the power of your capabilities. But here's a thought to consider. Does self-confidence stem from the successes we've had, or is it something deeper, something ingrained within us that drives us towards those successes? Let's delve into the story of an individual, much like any of us. Faced with challenges that seemed insurmountable, they stood at a crossroad. One path led down the familiar road of doubt and hesitation, while the other, though shrouded in uncertainty, offered the promise of growth and self-discovery. It was the decision to embark on the latter path that sparked a remarkable transformation. Through each trial, each setback, and each victory, this individual discovered that the true essence of self-confidence was not in the accolades or achievements, but in the journey of overcoming, learning, and evolving. This narrative brings to light a crucial insight. Self-confidence is built not on the sands of external validation, but on the bedrock of self-belief and perseverance. It is cultivated through the challenges we face, the reflections we undertake, and the relentless pursuit of our goals. It is a testament to the idea that every experience, be it positive or negative, holds within it the power to reinforce our belief in ourselves. But how do we lay the foundation for this unshakable self-confidence? It begins with self-awareness, the compass that guides our journey of personal growth. By understanding our strengths and acknowledging our weaknesses, we carve out a space for improvement and development. This awareness becomes the first brick in the foundation of our self-confidence. Next, we embrace the concept of self-acceptance. To accept oneself with all the flaws and imperfections is to acknowledge that we are works in progress, each with our unique path to forge. Self-acceptance liberates us from the chains of comparison and competition, allowing our self-confidence to flourish from a place of authenticity. Furthermore, we must recognize the role of resilience in building self-confidence. Resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, teaches us that failure is not the opposite of success, but a part of it. Each time we rise from defeat, our self-confidence is fortified, strengthened by the knowledge that we possess the power to overcome. As we embark on this journey towards building unshakable self-confidence, let us remember that it is a process, a gradual cultivation of beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors that reinforce our sense of self. It requires patience, commitment, and the courage to step out of our comfort zones. But above all, it demands that we believe in the possibility of our transformation. In closing, let us approach the concept of self-confidence with a renewed perspective. Let us view it not as a destination to be reached, but as a journey to be embraced with all its twists and turns. For in the end, it is our belief in ourselves that defines the limits of what we can achieve. As we move forward, let us lay the foundation of our self-confidence with intention and purpose, paving the way for a life marked by growth, achievement, and the unwavering belief in our own potential. And now, As we proceed to understand self-confidence more deeply, let us carry with us the knowledge that the foundation we lay today will support the magnificent structure of our tomorrow. Let us embrace the journey with an open heart, ready to discover the depths of our strength and the heights of our capabilities. In the vast expanse of human experience, where each individual's journey is a unique blend of highs and lows, triumphs and trials, lies the universal quest for self-confidence. But what truly is self-confidence? Is it a mere feeling of being capable, or is it something more profound, more foundational to our very being? Self-confidence, in its essence, is the unwavering belief in one's own abilities, the quiet assurance that says, I can, even when the world whispers, you can't. It's the inner conviction that propels us forward, enabling us to navigate life's complexities with grace and determination. But here arises a pivotal question. Is self-confidence something we are born with, or is it a trait that can be cultivated and nurtured over time? The answer lies in the understanding that while some may seem to be naturally imbued with confidence, true, unshakable self-confidence is built through the trials and triumphs of life. It is not inherited but developed, not given but earned. It's the product of our actions, our decisions, and most importantly, our reactions to the challenges we face. This distinction is crucial, for it implies that self-confidence is accessible to all, regardless of their starting point. But what happens when we find ourselves lacking in confidence, when doubt creeps in and our belief in ourselves wavers? The impact of a lack of self-confidence can be profound, limiting our potential and constraining our lives in invisible chains of fear. It can lead us to shy away from opportunities, to silence our voices in moments when they need to be heard, and to settle for less than we deserve. The cost of not addressing this lack can be the difference between a life fully lived and one shadowed by what could have been. The fears and doubts that undermine our confidence often stem from deep-seated beliefs about our worth and capabilities. These beliefs can be shaped by past experiences, societal messages, or even the well-intentioned but limiting words of those close to us. They act as filters through which we view our world, coloring our perceptions and shaping our reality. So how do we begin to dismantle these barriers to our confidence? It starts with awareness, with recognizing the patterns of thought that hold us back and consciously choosing to challenge them. It requires us to question the stories we've been told about ourselves and to write new narratives that reflect our true potential. This process of rewriting our self-concept is not easy. It demands courage, persistence, and a willingness to confront our deepest fears. But it is within this very process that the seeds of self-confidence are sown. As we embark on this journey of understanding and cultivating self-confidence, let us remember that it is not a solitary endeavor. We are surrounded by a wealth of resources, from the wisdom of those who have walked this path before us to the support of those who journey alongside us. Each encounter, each piece of advice serves as a stepping stone on our path to greater self-assurance. In closing, let us embrace the quest for self-confidence with an open heart and an eager mind. Let us view each challenge as an opportunity to strengthen our belief in ourselves and each success as a confirmation of our capabilities. For in the end, understanding and building self-confidence is not just about achieving our goals. It's about transforming the very essence of who we are. It's about stepping into our power, claiming our space in the world, and living our lives with a profound sense of purpose and possibility. In the grand odyssey of self-discovery and personal growth, there stand four mighty pillars, each holding aloft the temple of self-confidence. These are not mere constructs of stone and mortar, but foundational principles that, when embraced, can elevate our sense of self to unparalleled heights. Let us explore these pillars, understanding that they are as much a part of us as the very air we breathe. Yes, the first of these is self-awareness. Imagine, if you will, embarking on a journey without a map, without a compass. Such is the journey through life without self-awareness. It is the deep understanding of our inner landscape, our strengths, our weaknesses, our passions, and our fears. It is in this profound introspection that we find the clarity to see ourselves not as we are perceived by others, but as we truly are. But how does one cultivate such awareness? It begins with the courage to ask ourselves the hard questions, to look in the mirror, not in search of validation, but in search of truth. It requires us to listen, not to the cacophony of the world around us, but to the quiet voice within guiding us towards our authentic selves. Self-awareness alone, however, is like a lighthouse without a light. It must be coupled with self-acceptance. To accept oneself is to embrace the entirety of our being, the light and the shadow, the triumphs and the trials. It is to understand that our imperfections are not flaws, but facets of our unique character, each contributing to the mosaic of who we are. Self-acceptance does not mean resignation to our current state, but rather the recognition that while we are perfect in our imperfection, we are also works in progress, ever evolving towards our highest potential. But what is potential without action? This brings us to the third pillar, self-improvement. The quest for self-improvement is the quest for excellence, not perfection. It is the understanding that growth is a perpetual journey, one that requires not just the desire to be better, but the commitment to make it so. Self-improvement is rooted in the belief that we are the architects of our destiny, that with each new skill we acquire, each new knowledge we attain, we are not just building ourselves, but sculpting the very reality we wish to inhabit. Yet what is a temple if its doors remain forever closed? This leads us to the fourth pillar, self-expression. The courage to express oneself authentically is the crowning jewel of self-confidence. It is the act of bringing our inner world into the light, of sharing our thoughts, our dreams, and our fears with the world. Self-expression is not about seeking approval, but about honoring our truth, knowing that our voice, our vision, and our very being have value. It is in this act of expression that we not only affirm our self-confidence, but inspire it in others. These four pillars, self-awareness, self-acceptance, self-improvement, and self-expression, are not independent entities, but interwoven threads in the fabric of self-confidence. Each supports and strengthens the others, creating a structure that is resilient, dynamic, and unshakable. As we journey through life, let us build upon these pillars with intention and purpose. Let us cultivate self-awareness with the curiosity of explorers, embrace self-acceptance with the compassion of sages, pursue self-improvement with the zeal of warriors, and practice self-expression with the heart of poets. For it is in the balance of these principles that we find not just the path to unshakable self-confidence, but to a life lived fully, richly, and authentically. In the grand journey of life, where every step is a testament to our courage and every breath a declaration of our purpose, there lies an essential truth. The mindset we cultivate shapes the life we lead. But how, you may ask, do we cultivate a mindset that not only embraces self-confidence, but radiates it? This question leads us into the heart of what it means to foster a confidence mindset, a state of being that allows us to navigate the complexities of life with assurance and grace. Let us embark on this exploration by first addressing one of the most formidable adversaries of confidence, negative self-talk. Imagine for a moment that your mind is a garden and your thoughts are the seeds you sow. Negative self-talk plants weeds in this garden, choking the life from the flowers of potential and beauty that strive to bloom. Overcoming this requires vigilance and care. It demands that we become gardeners of our psyche, identifying these weeds and uprooting them before they can take hold. Replacing negative thoughts with empowering affirmations is akin to planting flowers in place of weeds, transforming our inner landscape into a vibrant tapestry of positivity and strength. This shift is not instantaneous, but a process that unfolds with each conscious choice we make to affirm our worth, our capabilities, and our potential. Yet cultivating a garden of positivity requires more than just the removal of weeds. It necessitates the nourishment of our aspirations through positive visualization. Envisioning our success, our happiness, and our fulfillment serves as sunlight to our burgeoning flowers, encouraging them to grow taller, bloom brighter. Positive visualization is not mere daydreaming, but a deliberate act of creation, a tool that prepares our mind and spirit for the reality of our ambitions. By mentally rehearsing our triumphs, we lay the groundwork for their manifestation, bridging the gap between where we are and where we aspire to be. But what is a garden without resilience to the elements? Building resilience is crucial in cultivating a confidence mindset. It is the ability to withstand storms, to bend with the wind but not break. Resilience fortifies our garden, ensuring that when challenges arise, as they inevitably will, we can face them with unwavering self-belief. This resilience is nurtured through each setback we overcome, each obstacle we navigate. With every bounce back from defeat, our confidence is not just restored but strengthened, rooted deeper in the understanding that we are capable. We are resilient, we are unstoppable. Lastly, fostering a growth mindset is the key to a garden that flourishes in every season. A growth mindset embraces challenges as opportunities for development, viewing failure not as a reflection of inherent incapacity, but as a stepping stone to greater achievement. It is the belief that our abilities are not fixed, but can be developed through dedication and hard work. This mindset shifts our focus from proving ourselves to improving ourselves, from a fear of failure to a love of learning. In cultivating a growth mindset, we water our garden with the essence of possibility, watching as it blossoms into a landscape of endless potential. As we weave these principles into the fabric of our being, overcoming negative self-talk, embracing positive visualization, building resilience, and fostering a growth mindset, we do more than cultivate a confidence mindset. We create a life that is rich with purpose, vibrant with possibility, and radiant with the light of self-assuredness. In closing, let us remember that cultivating a confidence mindset is not a destination but a journey, one that requires patience, persistence, and profound faith in ourselves. It is a path that we walk every day with every thought we choose to nurture, every vision we choose to entertain, and every challenge we choose to embrace. As we continue on this path, let us do so with the knowledge that the mindset we cultivate today shapes the life we live tomorrow. In the grand journey of self-improvement and the quest for unshakable self-confidence, it's essential to move from the realm of understanding and mindset cultivation to the tangible, practical steps that bring about real and lasting change. This transition from theory to action is where the true transformation begins, turning the soul of our potential into a flourishing garden of confidence. Let's explore these practical steps, each one a vital piece in the mosaic of self-assured. The first step in this transformative journey is creating a personal achievement plan. Imagine charting a course across unknown waters. Such an endeavor requires not only a map, but a clear destination and waypoints along the journey. Similarly, in the pursuit of self-confidence, one must outline specific, measurable, and time-bound objectives. This plan becomes your compass, guiding your actions and decisions towards the realization of your true potential. Begin by setting short-term goals that contribute to long-term aspirations, ensuring each goal challenges you slightly beyond your current comfort zone. This strategy ensures consistent growth and the gradual expansion of that comfort zone, building your confidence with each achievement. However, a ship cannot sail on wind alone. It requires a crew, a support network that provides strength and guidance through the turbulent seas of doubt and uncertainty. Developing a support network is our second practical step. This network should comprise individuals who inspire you, who believe in your potential even when you falter, and who offer constructive feedback to guide your growth. Remember, the strength of your network lies not in its size, but in the quality of support and encouragement it provides. Seek mentors who have navigated the path you wish to follow, peers who share your aspirations, and loved ones who provide a foundation of emotional support. The third step in building unshakable self-confidence is mastering the art of self-presentation. How we present ourselves to the world. Through our communication, our demeanor, and even our appearance plays a significant role in how we are perceived and, in turn, how we perceive ourselves. Confidence and self-presentation begins with small, deliberate actions. Practicing good posture, making eye contact, dressing in a way that makes you feel confident, and honing your communication skills to express your thoughts clearly and assertively. Each of these actions sends a powerful message to both yourself and others about your self-assurance and capability. Finally, the cornerstone of building self-confidence is committing to consistent action. Dreams and goals remain ethereal without the concrete steps taken towards their realization. Consistent action involves daily practices that align with your personal achievement plan, whether reading books that expand your knowledge, engaging in activities that challenge your physical and mental limits, or simply dedicating time each day to reflect on your progress and adjust your course as needed. Remember, the road to confidence is paved with persistence and perseverance. It's the small steps taken every day that lead to significant transformations. As we weave these practical steps into the fabric of our lives, we transform the abstract concept of self-confidence into a living, breathing reality. By creating a personal achievement plan, we chart our course. By developing a support network, we gather our crew. By mastering the art of self-presentation, we ready our ship. And by committing to consistent action, we set sail towards the horizon of our potential. In closing, let us approach these practical steps with enthusiasm and determination, understanding that the journey to unshakable self-confidence is both a challenge and a reward in itself. It is a journey that calls for courage, commitment, and a deep belief in our own worth and capabilities. As we draw the curtain on our exploration of building unshakable self-confidence, it is time to reflect on the journey we have embarked upon together. A journey that began with understanding the foundational elements of self-confidence, traversed through the pillars that uphold it, navigated the strategies to cultivate a mindset of confidence, and implemented practical steps to solidify it into our beings. Now, we stand at the precipice of a new dawn, the dawn of embracing our confidence. Imagine standing atop a mountain, having ascended from the valley below. The climb was arduous, fraught with challenges and moments of doubt. Yet with each step, you grew stronger, more assured, until you reached the summit. There, with the world spread out before you, you realized the power and beauty of the journey. This metaphor encapsulates our path to self-confidence, a climb that demands effort, resilience, and belief in one's abilities. But what does it truly mean to embrace your confident self? It means recognizing that confidence is not the absence of fear, but the courage to act in spite of it. It means understanding that true confidence emanates from within, from a deep wellspring of self-belief that no external circumstance can diminish. It is about seeing yourself not as you once were, but as you have become, a person of strength, character, and unwavering self-assurance. Embracing your confident self requires a commitment to living authentically, to making choices that reflect your values and aspirations, regardless of the opinions or expectations of others. It means standing firm in your convictions, speaking your truth with clarity and purpose, and stepping into the world with a sense of ownership over your life and destiny. But let us not forget that the journey to self-confidence is not a solo endeavor. Along the way, we have been supported by mentors, inspired by peers, and buoyed by the unwavering belief of those who see the greatness within us. As we embrace our confident selves, let us extend a hand to those still climbing their mountains, offering support, encouragement, and the wisdom gleaned from our experiences. Now, as we look to the future, let us do so with a renewed sense of purpose and possibility. Let us approach each day as an opportunity to reinforce our self-confidence, to challenge ourselves in new ways, and to celebrate the victories, both big and small, that mark our progress. For it is in these moments of triumph that our confidence is solidified, becoming an unshakable force that propels us forward. In closing, remember that self-confidence is not a static state, but a dynamic process, continually evolving as we grow and change. It requires nurturing, reflection, and above all, as we move forward, let us do so with the knowledge that we possess the power to shape our lives, to overcome any obstacle, and to achieve our highest aspirations. And now, as we part ways, take with you the lessons, the strategies, and the insights we have shared. Let them be your guide as you continue to build and embrace your confident self. For in the end, it is not just the confidence we have gained that defines us, but the journey we undertook to acquire it, the challenges we overcame, and the person we have become as a result.